Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing the 420 Bible study and Torah tour, and we are in the cafe, the kaleidoscope, the mystery of Christ and what the mind can really do when it's fed the grain for brain food, so you don't get a migraine. But God says it's my grain and I will not share my glory with anybody. But if you give him respect and you give him an offering, the daily bread, the gift of life that he has given us, give him back a thank you note. Say, thank you, Hashem. Does everybody remember the book of Job, where Satan and all the angels are presenting themselves before Hashem, and God gives him a thought, and Satan says, hey, I'm sure that if you stretch out your hand, God, and do all the stuff that you do, like take away Job's life and take away Job's family and take away all of his income, I'm sure he will curse you. And the test began. Are we going to curse God for the good or the bad? Are we even aware that everything comes from one God? No, we blame Satan. We are not blameless. We blame somebody. God asks Satan the question, have you thought of Job? He says, yes, he's well guarded. But if you do the voodoo that you do so well, I'm sure the man will curse God. Now, knowing that you have a Father in heaven that's listening to every word you speak, knows every thought that you have, and would like to actually share your memories with you, you knucklehead. What were you doing back then? And actually go forward and have a nice life together and walk with a cool friend that's your best friend? That sounds like reconciliation to me. So, when it says eye for an eye, he's talking about skin for a skin, because Jesus says any man must leave his entire life behind him to be worthy of following me. Turns out, bloodshed for me made me worthy enough because I picked him with the faith of Abraham, that I believed in the endocannabinoid system. And what did it produce? Fruit, righteousness, the aroma of cannabis. So, you have heard it was said, eye for an eye, and tooth for a tooth, and skin for a skin. But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them and offer the other cheek. If anyone wants to sue you and take your shirt, hand over your coat as well. If anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with them 2 miles. Give to the one who asks you. God says, seek my kingdom first. He is the first one to ask. He would like to be fed first. You are Jacob, you serve Esau. Give to the one who asks you, and do not turn away from the one who wants to borrow from you. So they want food. They want their bread. They want their food. You can have your food. One's of earth. One is of heaven, one is manna, one is going to be the manicure, that the leaves of the tree are for the healing of the people. So wake up. Let's give him an offering back to say thank you, Hashem, as we recognize and acknowledge your name, the one and only name we need to remember from here on in, Hashem. And there is the aroma and the mystery of Christ. Baruch Hashem, for a can of awesome.